Guys, how are you, man? Farmer Bob here. Welcome back to my channel. Great to be back, guys. Always nice to make new videos and stuff. However, today's video is going to be just about my new, or I say version 2 of my 4x start map. I've done an update on it. There's been one or two small problems on it, and I've also decided to just add some functionality to it so that it will become a playable 4x start map for the guys that don't want to fuss around too much with all the map making stuff, you know. So here we go. Let us jump into my 4x map and show you all about what's going on. Great. So first of all, when you download the mod, or shall I say the map, let me just go into where you're going to download it. When you get to my download website, eventually when you go through the links, you will get to my mods. Let me just quickly run in here and then select my 4x flat map. You'll get to this screen. So you select manual and obviously slow download, and it will drop the download for you in your downloads folder. But do remember, this is a zip file. You need to unzip it. All right, it says there clearly unzip to mods. All right, here on the site, it doesn't say that on the zip, but let me just quickly show you here. So that's what you get when you download. So simply just unzip it whichever way you want to unzip it. Let me just see. So you just open it up. There it is. That's the actual map. So drop that into your mods folder like that. All right, and if I now go to my mods folder, it should be sitting there. There it is. No, it should be a zip. Let me just see, 4x zip. There it is. Sorry, looking all over it. So that is all you need to do. If you want to edit the map from here, you need to unzip it into itself so that it will look like that. All right, so I'm going to just delete the zipped one so that we can edit it. All right, so now I'm going to quickly show you what has changed. If you have a previous version and you've already downloaded the map and started editing it and putting in your own stuff, there's just two things you need to do, or let me say one thing you need to do. If you haven't changed any farmlands yet, it won't be a problem. But if you have changed farmlands, then don't bother with the farmland section of what I'm showing, but do change the rest of the stuff I'm showing. So what you're going to go do is into your data folder. There's 5 info layer files, and that is your field ground files, which you can find under config under field ground. Here we go. So that's your 5 info layers you need to copy over into your map. All right, so that is the ones that you want to put into your map, not the one that I'm showing here is obviously the new one, the updated one. All right, so that's the 5 files that you will get here in the data folder. It's called info layer lime level, it's the one, plow level, roller level, spray level, stubble shredded. That 5 files, you copy them, Control C, go into your map, whatever you've named your map, and drop those files and overwrite the ones in your data folder. Because these info layers were the incorrect size, so your lime level and your spray level, that's your fertilizer and herbicides and all the stuff you can spray, those will not show correctly on the map. All right, so you just need to replace those 5. That's all the changes that there is, except for this is a playable start map. So if you haven't done anything to farmlands, do the following. Go into the data folder, copy the farmlands info layer. You'll see there's one called farmlands. I just want to find it. Control F, farmland. You'll see there it is, info layer farmland. So copy that over and overwrite the one in your map as well. This will update your farmlands info layer. And then the next thing you want to do is in the config file, just drop a new farmland that's in here, this one, drop this and overwrite it into your maps. What I've done is I've changed the 4 farmlands so that only farmland 1 is owned by you in default player mode, and then the other 3 farmlands is obviously different NPCs that owns it. This gives you now the ability to play the map and you'll have a quarter of the map when you start. It also helps with multiplayer, so you can now have 4, 8, 12 or 16 players playing in sets of divided by 4, because there's 4 farmlands on the map now. So here we go. Let me quickly show you what it looks like. Quickly show you here what it looks like. So if we open the map up in the editor, just want to quickly draw your attention to the 4 farmlands. I could actually show you that in game, but maybe we should go in game. Let's just go in game, because it's going to be easier in game, because I want to show you the houses. I've also placed some houses and stuff, so that you can now have 4 different players, 4 different farms, and I've set 1 field to each farmland. So there's 4 fields. Each farmland has 1 field on it, just for startup, so you can now plow your own fields and add as you play multiplayer, if you want to do a play, but if you obviously want to just own everything, you can also always just buy all the farmlands out, the other 3. So if I now go in here to my start map and just go in there, start it up, so you'll quickly see the changes there that I've made to it. Right, it's important to copy those info layers, because those info layers will fix your map. It doesn't matter whether you've played the map already or not. So if you have the info layers will catch up with where you are, because they are set for the flat map. So your first save game will fix them up, but the important thing is that they be the right size, All right, so here we go. You have it here. If I go to farmlands here, I think it's the 3rd one, you'll see we own at startup in default, you own this whole square of the map. Now if you start from scratch, you own nothing. Okay, just to be clear on that. This one you can buy for 12 million. That one you can buy for 12 million, and that one you can buy for 12 million, or almost 13 million on them, So this one you can sell, obviously, because you own it. All right, so that's basically it. I've dispersed the shop. I've put the shop here close to the start farm, so that you won't have to drive too far. But if you have now, obviously, multiplayer, the shop will have to be driven a little bit further for the other 3 players, which probably doesn't really matter. And then the other thing is, I've placed a farmhouse on each farm. Each farm has its own farmhouse, and they set up to work. This one is for farm 1. You see there, you can sleep here. And obviously it is just a farmhouse. You can sell this if you go into sales. So if we go purchase, so if you don't want any of the farms, you can obviously sell this. You just say sell, and there you go. You can sell the house and place another one if you don't like this one. All right. So that is basically it. And each farmland now has its own field. You can see there's 4 fields, and I just simply put it there to give each player a start field. And I don't recall that I have set any fruit on them, so they'll be just blank fields with they are blank fields with no fruit on them. So you will have to now obviously plow and plant, because these fields are actually big. I didn't make them really the same size, so it's not really a worry of who's got the largest field, but they are some are big and some are small, so, but they probably, this one is a little bit smaller than the rest, but yeah, not to worry about that. Makes it interesting. All right, so that is basically the changes on my playable start map. And as you can see, I didn't put a border or anything like that. I've just changed the inner screen a little bit, so it's not that horrible red, so that you can also have something nice to look at when you play, if you want to directly play the map. But if you want to edit the map, obviously you'll be making a decent preview for it, and no, that's not the preview, sorry, the overview, not the preview. The overview is the map PDA. So you'll replace now the green instead of the red. So you replace the green with your map image. Okay, so basically a quick update on my new playable flat map 4 times. And for the guys that are interested in the 16X, the 16X is coming. It's just a ton of work to expand everything to the correct sizes and make everything to work, So yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. All right, guys, have an awesome, fantastic day. I'll catch you on the next one. And a huge thank you for my Patreons. Bless you guys. Have a wonderful day and have a wonderful week. Take care. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.